So after the trade deadline, guys, here's an updated look at the roster. Forward group remains the same defensively. Houston and Melo still on the top pair. We now have Chernick on the second pair with Quinn Hughes, and then Zabor and Nikita on the bottom pair. So that looks like a lot better now. In terms of the power plays, I don't think, Chernick's on either of those, so they're the same. Four-man as well. Now the PK, look how good it is. +5 first unit, +3 second unit. Like, are you kidding me? We better have one of the best penalty kills in the league. 3-man penalty kills, I think, are the same, but we added Chernick as well as Eklund, centering the second one. So, looking at the NHL team, I'm really liking the look of that team. We'll see, bringing in Chernick, bringing in the goalie. What are our overalls like now? I feel like they should be a lot better. Should still have 100 offense as well. 100 offense, 96 defense, 90 goaltending. I mean, come on. We better do well in the playoffs. And nothing this season here, guys. The record of 52, 25, and 5. We'll take a look at those Oilers lines. I gotta assume, Wright's playing first line with McDavid. And he is on his wing. Tyler Benson on the other wing, 89 overall now. I can't believe Edmonton didn't protect Benson. They protected Archibald and Cassian over him. Like, you kidding me? Drysdale's on the second line with Yamamoto. This Zach Dean dude, 26. First round pick back in 2021. Iafallo, Anderson, Kaliev. That's an entire Kings line. I just realized the third line. Sunkvist, Cassivi, Danis, Pippen on the fourth. Defensively, they got Nurse still, Bouchard, John Klingberg, Tomander, Maselli. Oh my gosh, they have a 71. Goaltending, what? They have a 66 starting goalie. 22-66. My AHL backup's better than him. How do you start at 66 and a 59 backing him up? $1 million you're paying him, so it's not even salary. Like, you can sign right now in free agency like a 75. That we better just tee off on this goalie. Like I said that before, when a team will randomly have a bad backup, but a 66 starter. Come on. Oh my god. I feel a little bit bad for the Oilers. 13-2 first game we won, and then 8-4 second. What are you doing with a 66 in net against the highest scoring team in the league? 8-4, 6-1. Eventually the Sim's gonna get it right. We sweep the Oilers there. I mean, it took them literally having an, I don't even know, AHL third string, maybe not even, like a CHL goalie starting in net. 13-2. If you lose the first playoff game 13-2, Quinn Hughes averaging over 3 points per game, 13-4. Oh my goodness. So, what a start. What a start. Vegas Golden Knights are up next here. Take a look. Zadina, I can't believe they got him off Detroit. Batherson, Konechny. 3 pretty sick players in the first line. I'm not sure how they got them. Timo Meier, Cody Glass, of course, just got traded. Jason Robertson. Wow, so they made some moves. Milano, Borgo, Hinestroza, Williams, Carlos, Semin. Okay. Defensively, Theodore's still there. Broberg, of course, that big trade with Luke Hughes. Kavasha, Timmins, O'Reilly, Walker. Goaltending. They got Blackwood starting, so they have an actual NHL goalie in net. This one's definitely going to be a bit tougher, but they don't have McDavid or Wright, so they should score less, but of course, we're not going to average, like, what is that? 13, 8, 8, so 16 and 13 is 29. We put up 35 goals in 4 games. That's averaging like 9 goals a game or something. That's insane. Alright, first 2 games, 4-3 win, 2-1 OT win, heading to Vegas now. And we get a 6-1 win and 11-2 win. Oh my goodness, our team is just on a roll here. They're teeing off on their opponents. Looks like the AHL team's also in the conference final. They're playing the Providence Bruins there. They've actually already won a game. And we have the Avalanche, of course, in the conference final. If we want to make the Stanley Cup final, we have to beat our rivals there in the Avalanche. They beat us back-to-back years in the conference final. They beat us again in the conference final. Was it 2 seasons ago now? But Colson's now playoff scoring leader, 18 points there in 8 games. Take a look at the Avalanche. I mean, we know they have McKinnon. They also made that trade. Who they pick up? I'll see him, I'm sure. Beauvillier, 88. Wow. McKinnon, Rantanen, Cole Lind, Newhook, Andreas Janssen, Yarncroc. I'm not really sure. Vitolma, Arvidsson, I think that's who they got. Miranda, 83, 4th line. Brian Othman, Byron McCarr, Fleury, Gerard, Taze, Orlov. Goaltending. Spencer Knight's the starter now. Interesting. I think they signed him at a free agency. So, yeah, the Avs team is stacked, but so are we. I feel like 4th time's the charm. We got to get by these guys at least once. We're 8-0 so far in the playoffs. They're 8-5. Let's get it done. First game in Colorado. They won the President's Trophy. We get a goal from Deneau. 4th line center. Nothing in the second. Hold on there. Bray Belay, the 4th line, coming through for us. First game of the conference final. You love to see that. When the stars don't show up, you need the 4th line, the grinders, the heart and soul of the team to show up, and they did. Game number 2 here. Let's get it done. 2-1 for them. Janssen, Rantanen, Hollander for us. 4-2. Big second period. Eklund gets 2. Hughes gets 1. and we hold on 5-3. Hollinger with an empty netter. So big game for both him and Eklund. The Swedes getting it done there in game number 2. Game 3, heading home to Vancouver. Wow, this could be a historic playoff run for this team. Let's see how we can do. I see Toronto-Boston's the conference final in the East. What a classic. 1-1, Bedard, Beauvillier. Nothing in the second. 4-1, 3 goals in the third. Best serve with an empty netter, Hughes and Peterson. We're up 3 games to none on the Avalanche. I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied because you never know in this game. We got to keep the pressure up. Can we finish this thing at home? I think this is our first, or actually no, the very first year we did this, I think we made the Stanley Cup final and lost to Boston. I remember I was thinking, are you kidding me? Literally like flashback to 2011. But since then we have not made the Cup final. Down 1 to the Avs after 1. 2-2. Is that Hollinger, Best, or McKinnon for them? Let's go 5-2 again. We're a third period team. 3 goals there in the third. Coles and Bedard again. DeMello. We sweep the Avalanche. Our 3rd straight sweep. And we're on to the Stanley Cup final. This team, after their historic regular season last year, they getting bounced in the first round. They were clearly hungry. They wanted revenge on everybody. 12-0 in these playoffs. As well, too, I was worried about our goalie, 75 poise. But, I mean, obviously don't want to talk too soon. He's playing well. And there we go. Maple Leafs, all-Canadian Stanley Cup final. I'm actually not really sure what the Maple Leafs are looking like, but Cole's in there. He's got 22 and 12. I still can't believe Quinn Hughes averaged over 3 points a game in that first round. Toronto Maple Leafs. Nylander, Robertson. That's right, Matthews is gone, but Robertson up to a 90. That's crazy. And Marner there, the first line. Amirov, Tavares, Hiroshi, second line. This Cornet guy. Tyson Jost and Cottonen. An 80, 78, 72 on the fourth line, JT Miller. But he does still have a decent shot there. Jost, of course, was always on those Avs teams that beat us. Defensively, Sandin, Severson. Oh my gosh, this defense is like not very good. Morgan Riley, or actually Mike Riley there at 80. Wow, they have 186 and everyone else is 81 or below. Like, aside from the 86, that's about equal with our AHLD. Like, we had 4 80s, what, a 79 or whatever. Demko starting for them. Ooh, he's gonna want to play well here against his old team, but I like our odds. Let's see, how are the Leafs looking so far through these playoffs? They are 12 and 6. We are 12 and 0. I want to take a look at the ratings here, see how we match up. So we got 100, 96, 90. They have 95, 84. It doesn't let you look. Like, I want to compare ratings. 196, 90, 84, and 86. So yeah, we are better in every single category. Let's see if we can get it done here. First game back in the Stanley Cup final, 8 years later. 3-1, let's go. Kavanaugh, Mirov, and, Mirov for them. Hollinger, McClellan. Oh no, Mirov another. 5-2 though, Beret, Belay. Hollinger gets another. Did Hollinger get a, no, he had 2 goals. I was funny for a second if he got the hat trick. Alright, so continue the flawless run here. 13-0 so far in the playoffs. We have home ice advantage as well. I should mention that. Game number 2 now in Vancouver. I think AHL teams also in the Calder Cup final. Again, nothing in the first. 2-0. Peterson with Colson. 3-0. Shut them out there. Game number 2. Deneau adds the empty netter. This is insane, guys. AHL team. They're up against the Wild. They've already won the Calder Cup. Are you kidding me? I didn't even realize, but they won the first game, lost the second in OT, then they won the next 3 straight. So Utica comments there, back-to-back Calder Cup champs. We went 15-4. I was so focused on the NHL team. That's crazy to see. So can both franchises take home championships? Game number 3, 1-0. Luke Hughes. 2-1. Deneau again, he's been playing pretty well for us in these playoffs. 3-2, we hold on there. Eklund for us, Amirov for them. We have a 3-0 lead on the Maple Leafs. I have never in a franchise gone undefeated in a playoff sim. I remember our Chicago team had 2 losses, I want to say, and I think the Leafs team beat that and only had 1 loss. Never, though, have I gone undefeated. 15-0, chance to sweep the Leafs, win our first Stanley Cup, a flawless playoff run. Can we do it? First period, 0-0. Second period, we're up 2-1. Quinn Hughes and Hollander, Tavares for them. Resume simming here. I'm honestly nervous. Like, this could be amazing. We set the record for the best NHL regular season last year. I just hit my desk, I'm sorry. And we have a chance for a flawless playoff run. I might have spoke too soon. Joss ties it up. It's 2-2. McClellan, 3-2, 7.5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Eklund makes it 4-2. And Deneau, 5-2. This team will not be denied. Are you kidding me? I think we're going to be Stanley Cup champions on a 16-0 run after setting the regular season record last year. Let's go. Alright guys, so I started simming a little bit early with 2 minutes still to go. There's now, 5 seconds here It took us a while to win our first Stanley Cup, but what a way to do it. Undefeated, flawless run in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? We win it in Toronto. Sucks to not win it in Vancouver, but I think when your team doesn't drop a single playoff game, the fans will understand. There you go. Vancouver Canucks, finally, for the first time ever, we're Stanley Cup champions. Cannot believe it. I mean, the team we constructed just stacked top to bottom. And I think we should be able to bring the majority of this team back next season, so we do have a chance to repeat. AHL has a chance to three-peat. Tyson Joss, finally we beat him. He beat us so many times with the Avs. Finally we get it done. Kind of feel bad for Demko, of course, on the other side of the Leafs, but we had to make a move early on, to move on from him. DiPietro coming up, of course. We then went to John Gibson, this most recent guy. We basically stole from the Minnesota Wild and didn't drop a game in the playoffs, so it was well worth it. Eric Chernick, I think, solidified that defense. And Quinn Hughes taking home the Conn Smythe Trophy. What did he finish with? 24 points there in 16 playoff games. Not bad at all. A looks good on him too. I actually saw during the sim, I think Deneau was top 10 in playoff scoring with 9 goals, which is pretty crazy for a fourth line center. He's one guy I probably am not going to bring back. He's a 79 now. He's getting up there in age. Peterson's going to go out and win the cup. I mean, those are the two guys we built around, Peterson and Hughes. So Hughes to take home the Conn Smythe, and then Peterson to go get the cup for us. I'd say that worked out pretty well. Leafs fans, classy. They're staying to watch. Don't look happy, but probably not booing us. And there you go, Peterson. Look at Petey's playoff beard. That is for sure patchy, but probably pretty accurate. Finally, Vancouver Canucks, Stanley Cup champions. Feels good seeing Petey lift that cup. Who's he going to give it to first here? 92. Is that Podkolzin? It is Podkolzin. I was going to say, I knew it was a creative player based on the face. Next here, you have the goalie lifting the cup. Jarmelson, traded for him at the deadline. What a move it was. Do we go undefeated and win the cup with Gibson? I don't know. And next year, guys, of course, the famous Stanley Cup team pick. What a team it is. You got Besser in the back there. Absolutely love it. I still can't believe just how well this team did.